Okay. Hi, welcome to What I See I Share. I'm here with you with another easy recipe. I hope you like it. I will have some options for people that do not like artificial crab, and for people that don't like to chop onions. So those are, I'm going to be, as I go, incorporating the different options. So it's an easy pasta with Alfredo sauce and artificial crab, and it's my husband's favorite, which I don't know why I haven't done it as often as I should, because I could get him on my side. But anyways, let's get to it. So now I'm going to get some water. I already washed my pot, and it's just going to fill up. While that's filling up, because I'm going to put my spaghetti, but since I already have some open, I'm going to use this up. But this here is 16 ounces, so that's that. I'm going to start chopping my onion, because I like onion. I like onion a lot. Still watching my water. And I do compost, so all of these onion skins and peels that I'm peeling off, layers, I will put them in my compost bin. I haven't planted anything, but well, eventually one day I'll need it, right? So here's my onion. I'm gonna cut it pretty fine. I don't want too many big pieces, and my water is right about where I want it. So I'm gonna come, and actually I'm gonna trade off and put it back here, because I'm gonna put it on high. This one I'm gonna end up putting over here, and right now we're gonna forget about it and continue with our cutting of our onion. Like I said, if you do not like to cut onion and you don't like to deal with chopping of an onion, because you know it makes us cry, this is at Winco's. You'll see it on my Winco's haul or in-store haul. These are dehydrated onions, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to incorporate some of this dehydrated onion into this dish, because this would not be enough in my books of onions, but I want to give you options. And so, and if you don't like onion, you don't have to put it. It's by means what you like and what your family likes. So I like onion, I like garlic, my family likes onion and garlic. Fortunately for me, I'm mainly the one cutting it all up. My girls will cut it up, but it's mainly me. So it's in essence a pretty quick dish. It's not going to take too long. I mean, probably the longest part is having the water start get to a boil. Oh, I should have used a bigger cutting board. And we're going to chop away. Now what I'm going to do with this onion and garlic, I'm going to put it in this pan behind me with a little bit of butter. Salty, unsalted butter. If it's salted, then don't put so much salt later on for your seasoning. And if it's unsalted, well, you know that it's unsalted, and you can put as much or as little as you want. So I'm going to start this and put some butter. And honestly, I don't remember if this is salted or unsalted. And I can't tell. Let me see. You could put olive oil or canola oil or vegetable oil. I mean, whatever you like, whatever you have. It just, butter sounds good. Should have had the water boiling a lot sooner, but and that's, I would say, 1 tablespoon or close to it. And I think that might be, I really don't measure, sorry for all you that like exact measurements or quantities, or yeah, I don't, but oh well. So I'm going to put the onion in there, and I'm going to lower the heat. So I'm gonna, not it'll burn. So it is very, 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 the reason why it's smoky, well, that's because I cooked fried chicken the other day, and apparently I didn't clean my burners very well. But so this is the onion, and we're just gonna not forget about it, but we're gonna leave it there. Oh, the oil will burn off. And here we have some garlic. Oh, it's sprouting. Get this one better. And how much am I gonna use? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what the heck, let's just use the whole thing. If you have a garlic press, you can use that. If you like dehydrated garlic like this is onion, you can use that too. I don't have any, and I didn't buy some, so I'm not going to use dehydrated garlic. But you could. And if you don't like garlic, well, you don't have to use garlic. And if you like garlic powder, you can use garlic powder or garlic salt. But just remember, if you use garlic salt, you got to be careful with how much salt. And therapeutic. I'm torturing the garlic just to peel the skin off, but it's okay. It's not complaining, and it's gonna taste good. So I'm gonna show you the garlic press I have. It's not my favorite, but it's the only one I have. It is a Tupperware brand. My mom has the one I like, and that's a Pampered Chef garlic press. But I mean, they're all over the place. Aldi's, Target, Walmart, I'm sure IKEA's, I'm sure you go to any store, they have it. So this is the one I have. Not necessarily my favorite, but it works. Bring this closer, and I just keep putting it. Like I said, if you don't like garlic or onion, you don't have to do this. We do, and these are probably the only vegetables we're going to eat today in this meal. So and the last one. And that wasn't a full head of garlic. That was already, I had already used some cloves. So that's that. Now, I'm not going to use this anymore. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to, well, let's see, it's almost starting to boil, my water, but here is just my garlic and onions. And now we're going to get to the crab. Whoop, I didn't do anything. Oh yeah, I did. And this is just this brand from Winco's, but there are many other brands of artificial crab. By all means, if you want to do real crab, go ahead. I actually don't like real crab. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually fish. So you just chop it up. I'll show you right now the size of it. So if you can see, it's kind of like it breaks apart into already chunks, I guess. But I don't like them that big. So I just chop away, but it's kind of easier to chop away when it's kind of together. I just wanted to give you a clear look of how it is. And I mean, and you can put it in a food processor and just, you know, press it a couple times. And I'm going to do the whole bag. So I'm not going to break these apart. And well, I said I wasn't, but it's breaking apart. And there's no right or wrong way to chop. And we're just going to keep chopping, not shopping. So if you don't like artificial crab, you could use shrimps. You can, which I will probably include in this video. If not, I'll let you know where it is. But you can buy shrimp, and you can buy cooked shrimp or raw shrimp. If you buy raw shrimp, it looks gray, and it needs to look pink. And it doesn't take much to cook shrimp. Now, if you don't like shrimp or crab, you can use chicken. Now, if you're on a time crunch and you can't cook, get some chicken and cook it, you can buy a rotisserie chicken, which I'll show you in my Winco's haul, in store haul, which I didn't buy, but I'll be showing you the options. And you can also buy frozen, and typically it's like for fajitas, and it's already typically cooked. I don't know if it's raw. Is my water boiling? Not yet. Almost. And that's it. That's it for this. I'm going to add it to this pot. I'm actually going to just a little bit. So it's a little bit on the low medium heat. And so like these pieces will break off eventually, like on their own. Like you see this big one, but it will break off as it's cooking. I'm sure you can add mushrooms. So instead of crab or shrimp, you can use a rotisserie chicken. What I would do if I had a rotisserie chicken already cooked is I would probably use the breast, and then I would more than likely use the legs, thighs, and wings for tacos or burritos. That's that. That's that. That's that. And my water is about to boil. It's about to boil. So here I have this artificial crab with onions and garlic and a little bit of butter and low medium heat, and we're gonna season this, and we're gonna add some pepper. Like I say, I do not measure, so I shake. You want to count my shakes? 1, 2, 3. Oh, until it looks beautiful. And I have been using this product. It's a Creole Foods Creole seasoning by Tony. I cannot see that. Can you see that? Oh, my glasses. Well, anyways, you can find this at Dollar Tree and 99-cent store. I'm not sure about Winco's. And what I want to tell you is, this is my hand, is if you are trying a new product for the first time, I would suggest you just put a little bit. Okay, that's a little too much. Like a little bit, and then yes, you're gonna lick your finger because you want to, and you just want to get some, and then see what flavors and how much salt. I'm sure you can also read in the back how much salt there is, but there's nothing like actually tasting it and knowing what flavors you're getting in. So from here, I know there's some peppers, and I'm sure there's cayenne, and I'm not a big fan of cayenne, but it gives it a little kick. I'm sure if you didn't have something like this, I'm sure you could do some like seasoning salt, just spice it up, or something you just wanted to give it a kick. My goodness, paprika and cayenne. But there's also another option. You could and put some, and I'm not saying you have to do this, but you could put some Louisiana hot sauce, just some dabs. And I'm sure wing sauce, Louisiana wing sauce, wouldn't hurt either. It's just like what you have in hand. Now, does it have to have any of these products here? no, it really doesn't, because if you want to go traditional home style of Alfredo flavor, then you wouldn't put any of this, and maybe you wouldn't put onion and garlic. I like to dock my my dishes, and I don't like them bland or too bland. Sometimes I do, but anyways, so these are just other options. So I'm gonna use this one because I used it last time, and I'm just gonna season it as I think. And that's it. I'm not using any of this. I'm using this here with this. Just stay there 1 second. Let me just grab something. Like I said, if you don't have my measuring. Yes. I really don't measure, but for the sake of, this is a tablespoon, and most likely I will put 2 of them. Well, it's dehydrated. I better just stick to 1. So it's 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna and I am going to now put the pasta. I already have some opened, so I am not going to open a brand new package, and it's the same. And I'm going to put it all, which probably it's close to a package. Oh, should I put it all? I don't know, it might be too much. No, I think I better not. I know there's a certain way to measuring pasta. No, I'm not going to put it all. But I don't know. And it will cook. It will take a second. Meanwhile, over here, I'm going to stir this. And I am going to put the sauce. So I'm going to shake it and pour it. And I'm going to try to get the most out of it. I'm going to put 2. So now my pasta is completely submerged in the water. And I'm actually waiting for the water to boil a little bit more, so that I can use some of this pasta water to hydrate my onions. So not yet, but that is what I'm going to do. So we'll be waiting on that. And let me stir this. Like I said, if you don't like crab, you could have used chicken. You could have purchased a rotisserie chicken already cooked for you. If you don't like chicken, you could have used shrimp. In essence, I'm sure you could have used pork. I've never tried it with pork, but it's, some people consider it another white meat. In my household, we're, not that we don't like pork. Pork is very tasty, but we're trying to basically try to eliminate it from our household diet. Not that we don't eat it in other places, because I'd be lying if I said I didn't. I'm sure I do. So we're just cooking. This will be probably they say between 7 and less than 10 minutes. I'll be honest, I don't cook pasta dishes very often, and but when I do, it's something that I like. So I have cooked lasagna, I have cooked spaghetti, I have cooked this crab pasta dish, but I'm not very big on pasta. I'll be honest, I like Chinese food, Asian food. And yes, I can cook it too. Now, is it authentic? Well, I don't know. But can I try? Yes, I will try. And I'm Mexican, so go figure. It's getting there. I didn't put salt in the water. I didn't put oil. Sometimes I do put a pinch of salt, but I didn't this time. And let me taste my, stay there, sauce. Well, actually, I'll have the camera person taste it too. It's bubbly. You can see it right there. So, the camera person's gonna taste it.
It's good.
It's good. I'm gonna taste it. It's good. You still taste the Alfredo, but there's like an extra kick in the back, which just, in my opinion, makes it better. But like I said, if you don't like it, you don't have to. So now that the water has been boiling, it's like now pasta water. So I'm going to take some pasta water and hydrate these onions. And we're just going to let them sit here. I'm also going to take some pasta water and put some in each glass jar to maximize our sauce. Careful, because it will explode. It has to have so we kind of maximized it. Not too tight because it is steaming. And there you go. I just want to stir. So they're hydrating. I don't know if you can see that. And that's quite a bit of onion. Maybe I should have used a teaspoon. Oh well. I'm sure people, my family will tell me, well, if it was a yay or a nay. I like my sauce a little bit more on the watery initially because the pasta will absorb the liquid. So now I'm going to put it all. Okay, he says put it all. Ah! Oh wait, that's hot on my finger. Okay, so maybe a teaspoon. We don't mind. I don't mind. I hope my family doesn't mind. And it doesn't need to be cooked all the way because it will cook over here. Yeah, that was it. Turn that off and stir the pasta, incorporate it into the sauce with the crab and the garlic and the onion, and just let it all get nice and happy. Like I said, it could be chicken, shrimp, crab, and in essence, it doesn't have to even be that. It could be mushrooms. You can have an Alfredo pasta with mushrooms. And we're gonna let this simmer just a little bit. Because it's really high. I have a lid so I can continue cooking for a bit more.
For how long?
Until the pasta is actually like to your liking, really. I mean, at this point, it's pretty much done. I mean, like the longest part was boiling the water, and that takes, depending on your pot and how much water, at least 15 to 20 minutes to boil water. Dicing up the onion, I mean, that's optional. If you don't want it, then it's even less time.
Yeah.
But as you're waiting for your water to boil, that's when I did all my dicing and chopping and incorporated into this pan. So literally just the amount of time it takes water to boil and pasta to cook.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So anyone can do this, right?
Yes, sir.
Anyone can do this.
Yes.
Right? Any mom, any working mom.
Any working mom,
That's
any
busy.
stay-at-home mom, any stay-at-home dad, any working dad.
Yes.
And it's actually a very easy dish to teach
Teenagers
or kids that actually like to cook. You know, they want to always be in the kitchen helping mom. This is something that they can do.